So you can just take the small ball and just kind of rock and roll through the bottoms of the feet. If your feet are cold, you're going to notice that it feels a little bit more sensitive, so that'll warm up. As much pressure as you feel comfortable with. You can work through the arch, the heel, through the ball of the foot, any tender areas. Just kind of be aware of those areas. Start to create that awareness of your body here. You should notice a greater awareness once you step off of the ball. All right, let's try the other foot. So for those of us that spend most of our day in shoes, this is a great way to kind of just come down from the day. And try different angles, not just being on the top, but try to go on the side of the foot. Just kind of notice how that might change the tissue, kind of digging in slightly different angles. Just take about 10 more seconds here. Just going to work through the feet. Awesome, so you can throw that ball off to the side and take your bender ball. We'll just start with some functional squat to kind of get the body working. So open the feet a little bit wider than the outer hips, like a nice A-frame. Toes are going to turn directly forward and feel the entire foot planted into the mat. Now neutral out the pelvis, and let's try to contract your sphincter, perineum, urethra. So we're activating upward. We feel like we have this very much internal support. Hold the ball with your thumbs pressing into the back edge, almost like you're going to inside it out. Inhale, arms are going to go up. You're going to turn I'm going to turn sideways here. And I want your hips to gently lean forward so you're feeling openness in the groin. Keep your belly strong so you're not crunching on the low back. As you exhale, hug your inner thighs and sit back, splitting your pants seam. Keep your belly in. Press through the ball. So that's the exhale. Press through the legs. Inhale, keep your shoulders down. And back bend. You might notice a little shake, and that's okay. Exhale, bend your knees. Sit back into that little kindergartner seat. And again, press through the legs. Inhale, let your hips go forward. Relax your shoulders. And exhale, press the ball forward as you sit your hips back. Nice. Inhale. Breathe, open, and exhale. Press and sit back. Really lengthen through the back body. Press up through the legs. Inhale, use your breath. Nice. And exhale, try to keep the arms alongside the ears. Create as much space in your back body as you can. Good. Inhale. Use your breath. And exhale. Belly is super strong. Inhale. And exhale. Keep your abdomen lifted so you can better open the lower back. Inhale. And exhale. Lengthen. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, imagine your back as a coffee table. 1 more time, inhale. And exhale. Come back up, inhale, back bend, and exhale, ball into the chest. Nice, keep the feet open. Bring the ball alongside now, will be your left hip, wrist on the ball. Right arm comes up, palm turns up. Keep your pelvis open towards me. So hips are going to initiate the movement. So your hips are going to go towards the window or towards the right. Inhale. Side bend. Try to breathe into your side cavity and palm turns down. Now exhale, pelvic floor like a crank in your core. Exhale, bring yourself back up. Nice. Inhale, let your hips initiate the movement. And then exhale, contract. Good. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Inhale, roll down. And then exhale, contract and float back up. Nice. Inhale, press through the hip. And exhale up. Remember, tightness travels. So we want to be able to have mobility in the hips, which is going to help us gain more mobility in the shoulders. Good, and again, inhale, breathe into your side lung. Exhale, contract, everything is firm. 2 more times, inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Nice, let's switch sides. So the ball comes over, wrist or palm. If you feel like you're kind of short on your arm length, bring the ball down a little bit lower depending on how far you can go. Relax your shoulder, left palm turns up, hips initiate the movement. So hips go to the left as you roll down to the right. Relax your shoulder, palm faces down. Exhale, contract back up. So I want you to feel it here. Inhale. And exhale. Don't be afraid to use your breath. Nice. Inhale, hip presses. Feels a little bit like triangle. exhale. Nice, inhale. Now I want you to think pelvic floor. So exhale, contract up on the pelvic floor as you lift. Nice, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach. Relax your shoulders. Exhale, the core lifts you, not your arm. Last one. Inhale, press through the hips, stretch. Exhale, come back up. Once you go back to your tighter or your weaker side. So you're going to choose which is where you need more work. If you have kind of an issue side, let it be that side. If you feel like, okay, it's individual for this movement, choose that. I'm going to roll on be your left side because I know I have a hip issue here. All right, palm turns up. We're going to inhale first. So inhale, hips, roll down, and then exhale. Really focus on space here. We want strength, yes, but we want strength when we have the space to create a strong muscle. Inhale, and exhale, contract and breathe. You can manipulate the release by slightly adjusting your hip, forward or back, same thing with your torso. So inhale, and exhale, trying to discover new territory in the body. Inhale, and exhale. Nice, two more. Inhale, soft shoulders. Exhale. Again, last one. Use your breath calmly. Exhale. Nice job. Drop the ball. Grab your resistance band. So taking hold of the resistance band, I want you to hold it so that you're about shoulders distance, maybe your hair wider. You can either hold the resistance band with your thumb or a light grip with your fist. What I want you to pay attention to though is the wrist. So what happens for a lot of people is they extend out on the resistance band with crooked wrists. I want you to fully extend long through the wrist when we extend the arms out. So go all the way into that point. Let's step open into a straddle now. We're going to work with warrior two. So turning out now with the right toe or left toes, and then the right toes turn in, level off the hips and open your body towards me. Now bend the front knee. So as you bend your front knee, the knee is going to stay over the ankle and really work hard to anchor through the back leg so we get a really good openness in the groin area. Bring the band up in front and keep your belly and pelvic floor strong. Nice. So arms are here. Again, stay long through the wrist. We're opening on the inhale. So inhale, open. And exhale, you control the band instead of the band letting it control you. So inhale, open. Watch for crooked wrists. Go long through the wrist. Exhale, release back. Inhale. Now don't confuse release with kind of giving up on the movement. Resist the resistance band. Inhale, open. And exhale, contract your belly. So the challenge becomes once you get comfortable with the movement, can I make the movement come from my core? So even though I'm letting the band in on the exhale, can I contract through here on the exhale? Let's see if we can deepen into warrior two a little more. You might need to lengthen your stride in order to do that. Good. So inhale, open. And exhale, close. Inhale, four more. So 4. And together, slow. 3. No creeping shoulders. Exhale, belly is firm. Pelvic floor rises. 2. And exhale. Keep an open chest. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Nice. Drop the arms. Let's go to the opposite side. So turn in about 45 degrees to the back foot. We want the heel the furthest point back. Now turn your opposite foot out and open your pelvis and your chest towards me. When our hips feel tight, they drop forward. When our torso is tight, it turns forward. So I want you to create that stretch already. Now bend the front knee, have a healthy stride. See if you can find that place where it's like I have to work hard. I can't not pay attention here. All right, grab your resistance band. Stay long through the wrist. Here we go again. Inhale, open. And exhale, contract. You should feel some upper back going on, but pay attention that you're not jotting your rib cage out in effort to try to contract the back body. I want you to try to stay picked up and strong. Good. Use your breath. Keep the wrists level with your shoulders. So inhale, open. And exhale, resist the resistance band. Inhale, open. Nice, you guys. Exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, imagine yourself in cold water, and as you exhale, engage in the bottom part of your body. Inhale, 3. Keep breathing. Relax your face. 2. Yeah, that's right. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Release the band down. Nice. Straighten up the leg. Walk the feet together. Awesome. We're going to come to kneeling position. So bring the band now down. And you're going to kneel on the center of the band. So just kind of measure it out that it's somewhat even on each side. And take your band and cross it like the letter X. Once it's crossed like the letter X, hold the band like you're going to come down and grab a small shovel for gardening, so that the free end of the band is by your pinky finger, okay? Your thumb is by the long end of the band. Awesome. So keeping the band, you can adjust the resistance as you need to. Bring both hands, keeping it crossed, over towards the right hip. So you're not going to uncross at all, just bring them both over. Keep your body forward towards me, belly is strong. Just move your arms, not your torso. Inhale, lift the left elbow high like you're drawing a sword. Then exhale, extend. Watch for crooked wrists. So look at your wrist and fully extend out. Inhale, rebend the elbow, keep the elbow high. Exhale, bring it back into your pocket. So if you're feeling like that's not so bad, grab some more band. Inhale, and exhale. Now brace with your belly. So if you touch your belly, it's strong. Inhale, elbow stays high for a stretch. Exhale down. This is a lot of deltoid and rotator work. Inhale, exhale, contract. Even though it's not direct core work, I want you to think about it coming from your core. Inhale, lift. Exhale, shoulders stay down. Inhale, and exhale back to the hip. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale, extend, go long through the wrist. Inhale, and exhale. We don't do enough stuff with our forearms and wrists anymore, so we need that strength. Relax your shoulders as you extend. Inhale, and exhale. 2 more. Inhale. In efforts to use our chest muscles, we tend to try to hunch, so I want you to stay open. Last one. Inhale, pull, and exhale, extend. Inhale, rebend, and exhale down. Now, let's try the opposite side. All right, so just half the arms over. You're going to stay crossed. You can control your own resistance, but stay forward towards me, okay? So it's just the arm coming across. Inhale, lift the elbow, and exhale, brace with your belly. Go all the way through the wrist, fully commit. Inhale, and exhale. You can adjust the resistance. I want it to be a comfortable resistance, but one that challenges you. Inhale, and exhale. If you're not the best at lifting things over your head, this is a good workout, a good movement to work on, because we're sculpting what's called the deltoids, the tops of the shoulders. Inhale, exhale, belly is strong. Inhale, and exhale. So every time you move your arm, you're breathing what I call a half a breath, either an inhale or an exhale. And exhale, put it back into your pocket. Inhale, exhale, keep your shoulder down. Inhale, and exhale. You guys are awesome. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. We're going to do 2-to-1 ratio, so go back to your weaker side. So whichever one might be your non-dominant side, or maybe you've had an injury, or maybe you feel like one side is not as good as the other, so go back to that side, whatever it is. All right, here we go. Inhale, breathe out. Exhale, pelvic floor rises, belly braces. You're in a boxing match. And exhale, lower. Good. Inhale, and exhale. Even get a little contraction in the glutes. Just be careful not to confuse that glute contraction for a core contraction. They can be active, but they're secondary. And exhale. Nice job. Inhale, and exhale. Keep breathing. Inhale, elbow stays high. Exhale, down. Inhale, exhale, extend. Inhale, exhale, bend. 2 more times. Inhale, breathe. Exhale. Inhale, nice long neck. Last one. Inhale. Nice job, ladies. Exhale. Inhale, elbow high. Exhale, take it to the hip. Nice job. Uncross the band. Just going to roll at the shoulders. And now either one of 2 things. You can either hold the band loosely in the hand, let it hang. Some people like to bunch the band or wrap it around their fist. So just find a comfortable hand position. Same though as before. Your thumb is facing the long end of the band. Your pinky's facing the short end of the band. Adjust the resistance so it's a comfortable traction. We're going to work with the triceps a little bit and have this really great understanding of what the rectus, the outside sheath muscle, feels like. So on the inhalation, stay nice and tall, brace with your belly, try not to push the booty out. As you exhale, resist the band back without rounding the shoulders forward. And then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, contract the belly and bring the arms back. Inhale, back to center. Good. Exhale, extend back. And inhale. Are we able to actually feel it through here? Okay, good. Extend. And back to center. So I'm having you exhale, extend, because I really want to emphasize the core contraction. And then inhale, let your lungs expand. Good. Exhale, extend. Let your shoulders roll back. And inhale. If anything, take a look at your shoulder and notice if you're rounding forward. You're extending too far back then. Everyone looks pretty good though. Let's go 4 more. So 4, brace with the belly, stay long through the wrists. 3, contract. Now get the pelvic floor turning on if you haven't. 2 more, contract, pull upward. And last one. Extend, belly strong, resist your own resistance, and release. Nice job, step off the band. Let's come to standing. All right, so we're gonna trade the resistance band for your bender ball again. We'll turn to face the side wall. You can come to a center of the mat if you need to, if you feel like adjusting yourself for the wall. Step back with your right foot and come into a functional warrior 1. So that means the back heel is going to be flat, toes and heel are going to point straight forward. Make sure your feet are not on a tightrope. So open your feet in line with their own hip and then square off the hip. So the tighter the groin is, the less long your stride is going to be. Now as you bend the front knee, you have to keep the back heel down. So if you can't keep the back heel down, you need to shorten your stride. Take a good look at your back foot for me and really recognize if the foot is actually in line with itself. So no external rotation on the toes at all. All right, nice. Now square the hips again and pick your belly up. So bring your abdomen away from the front knee. Bring the ball to the sky. Press your thumbs into the bottom side of the ball and relax your shoulders down. So as you lengthen through the arms, inhaling, stay here. Exhale, bend the back knee. So you're going to try to bend the back knee and then inhale, straighten again. Without lifting the heel though. Heel doesn't come up, okay? So exhale, bend the back knee and inhale, straighten it up again. Keep the front knee not moving though. Exhale, bend the back knee and inhale, straighten. This becomes a humbling movement because the bigger stride is not always the better stride. So feel free to keep your strides short. For some people, they're going to notice it all in the back of their calf and their Achilles, which is down by the ankle. For other people, they're going to notice it on the front. We have a muscle called the anterior tibialis, and you're going to notice it there. Good. Exhale, bend. You can either keep the ball at the heart or keep pressing your arms along. The same muscle that's at your ankle is extending all the way into your wrist. Good. Exhale, let it be from the back knee, not from the hip. Good. Exhale, bend the back knee. And inhale, straighten it out. Stay long and tall with your torso. Exhale, bend the back knee. If our lower body can't move, what does that say about our upper body? Exhale, 2 more. And exhale, last one. And then straighten up, come to center. So let's switch feet. So step back with the opposite foot. This is going to help us kind of lead up here to some more challenging movements. Then take a look at the back foot. Take a look again. Sometimes our eyes fool us. Make sure that the back toe and heel is straight in line with the self. Awesome. Square the hips by bringing the left hip forward. That's the hip of the back leg. And as you bring your hips more forward, make sure your belly isn't spilling forward. You want to keep the back long, not short. All right, ball comes up overhead. If this is fatiguing, bring your ball to your chest. But make it a point to lengthen your ribs off of your pelvis. Bend your front knee and keep it bent. Exhale, bend the back knee. And inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend the back knee. And inhale, straighten. We're just looking for a sensation. Exhale, bend the back knee. Nice. Inhale, straighten. Relax your toes. Exhale, bend the back knee. Good. And inhale, straighten. Honor any injuries or issues that you have. We're not looking to be Superman. We're just looking to create space. Exhale, bend the back knee. And inhale, straighten. Keep breathing. Exhale, bend the back knee. There we go. Now bend the back knee. See if we can do 3 or 4 more. So exhale, bend. And inhale, extend. Exhale, just look for sensation. And inhale. 2 more. Exhale. And inhale. Last one. Exhale. And inhale. Nice. Step up with the back foot. Drop your arms. All right, awesome. So we're going to take this into extension. Step back again with your right foot. Turn the toes forward. And square off the hips again. A comfortable stride that you can work with, okay? All right, so square off the hips and then bringing the ball into the same hand as your back leg. Okay, so would be your right hand is going to hold the ball because that's the leg that's back. Take your opposite hand, the left hand, and bring the hip back. So I want you to use that hand to actually draw your front hip back a little bit more. Bend your front knee 90 degrees. Bring it right over the ankle. Now press your back quad into the hamstring, shin into the heel. So you have this really charged up back leg. Extend your ball to the sky. Exhale, keeping your belly knit in. Reach forward 45 degrees or come all the way in line with your hip. You should feel the glute of the front leg stretch. Now contract, inhale, lift. And if you want to take it a little bit farther, lean slightly back. And again, exhale, belly envelopes in. No splaying ribs. Press your ball forward like you're going to write on the wall. And then inhale, come back up. Work to 90. That's a great goal. Feel a nice stretch to the groin. And then again, exhale, keep your belly to yourself. Reach forward, relax your shoulders. Good. And inhale, come back up. Relax the shoulders. Exhale, bend. Keep the front knee bent. Now bring the belly in a little bit more. That's what's going to stretch the back muscles. It's you keeping your belly strong. Nice. Keep going. Exhale, breathe. Press the ball away. Your arm is an extension of your back. Inhale, come back up. 4 more. Exhale, lengthen. And inhale, rise. Create space. Exhale. The more you can keep your belly in, the less you're going to feel pinching in your left groin when you fold. Exhale. Press heavy into your back heel. Make it work. Inhale. Good. Exhale. And inhale. And last one. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale, step forward. Release the back leg up. Nice. All right, let's switch feet. So step back. Back set of toes and heels. We're going to turn straight forward, square off the hips, and engage the inner thighs. Your stride is kind of pre-adjusted depending on your body being able to hold the hips square and hold the back heel flat down. All right, so re-square the hips. Bring your ball into your left hand. Arm comes up. And instead of just letting the ball be there and just kind of be a decoration, I want you to feel like literally you're trying to press the ball away from you, keeping your shoulders down. Take your right hand into your right hip fold and draw the hip back, but keeping the front knee over the ankle, okay? Here we go. Exhale, tuck your belly in. Press heavy into your back calf. And then inhale, come up. Work to 90 or lean slightly back by leaning forward at the hip. Exhale, come forward. Now the more restricted we are in the groin when we try to lean, all that happens is our ribs collapse over our back of our sacrum. I need you to keep your belly strong. So exhale, reach, and inhale, lift. Nice, you got it. Exhale, reach, press, and inhale, lift. We're looking for sensation. If you have sensation, you're there. No need to fight with the body. And rise. Nice. Keep the front knee bent. Exhale, hug your belly in, lift through the rib cage, and up. Create the space. Bend the front knee. Keep it bent. And rise. Good. 2 more. Keep breathing. Exhale forward. Belly knits up. And inhale up. Last one. Exhale forward. And inhale up. And step forward. All right. Nice. So we're going to take this movement. We're going to add a little bit of some oblique movement to it. So if you're stepping back with your right foot, the right arm is going to hold the ball. As you come forward, lengthening, either one, it can be really helpful to keep the hand into the hip so you can kind of pull that tissue out and just get a better hinge. We're going to cross over laterally. So we're going to go across. My hips are initiating the movement. I'm pressing my hips so I can side bend. Keeping the ball up, I'm using all of my back muscles and my core muscles. And then coming back to center. Rib cage stays knit up. So notice from a side profile, here my rib cage is not knit. I'm using the tightness of my lower back. Here my rib cage is knit, and now I'm challenging those tight back muscles and coming back to center. So the biggest challenge here is not letting this happen, okay? We tend to be more protruded here. We tend to be shorter and tighter here. Now I'm telling you to undo that, okay? So check in every couple movements and make sure you're staying pinned in. All right, let's step back with the right foot. Toes turn forward. Left toes turn forward. Square the hips. All right. Same arm as the back leg, ball comes up. So whatever arm is your back leg, that's going to be the ball arm. And now draw your front hip back, but keep the hips square. Exhale, pull forward. Just check in with your rib cage and kind of pick the rib cage up a little bit. You're crossing over your front leg. So cross over, exhale, press your hips to the opposite side. Inhale, come back to center. And again, exhale, press. And inhale, come back to center. Keep breathing. Exhale, press. Nice. And inhale, come back to center. What I need for you to do is really recognize, so don't go across the front leg. So switch hands. Oh, yeah, we're going to always go across. Yeah, so whatever the back leg is, that's the ball arm. What I want you to make sure is that your hip is leading the movement. Now turn your back heel out even more. There you go. And so your challenge is you have the flexibility, but I want you to keep the arm way up by the ear. Now come forward. Come straight forward for me first. Now keep that arm up. Now press. Press your hip into my hand. There we go. And then back to center. Align yourself. Exhale, cross. Stay low. Just come right back to center. Straighten yourself out. There you go. And cross again. See if you can do 2 more for me. I know this is a tough movement, especially once you're where you need to be. And last one, cross over, keep the ball up. And then back to center. Rise up, inhale. And exhale, relax the shoulders, come forward. So the more open we come through the IT band and the obliques, the more versatile we're going to be in this movement. So we kind of go from just the arm moving to really allowing the hips to pin over. So we can feel that length from the back half pressing all the way to the arm reaching. So we're not just limited to this point. I really want you to think about from the wrist to the foot. That's where the length is coming from, okay? Muscles are connected, they're not separate. So we kind of want to stop thinking about just working our bicep or just working our glute. The body doesn't work that way, okay? So let's switch feet. So step back. Remember, you are one unit. Draw the hips to a square position. Pin down your rib cage by you picking up through your belly. Come forward. Whatever is the back leg, that's the ball arm. You're crossing over the front foot. So exhale, cross by leaning your hips away. And then inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, cross. And inhale, come back to center. Good. Exhale, cross. Nice. And inhale, come back to center. Keep the shoulders relaxed and keep your belly picked up. As we start to get a little tired, we start to rely back on kind of our false positives. Our tight, short back muscles, our splaying out abdomen, so then our hip flexors do all the work. Then we end up with all that groin pain. And we need the flexibility and mobility, stability, all at the same time. We can do those all at the same time. We shouldn't have to individualize those out. See if you can pull for 3 more for me. So cross over and center. Exhale, cross over, make it good. Keep the arm lifted. Center, a lot of upper shoulder and upper back. Cross over and center. Pick yourself up and step forward. Nice job. You're going to go back to your tighter or weaker side. We're just going to do 5. We won't do a total 2-to-1 ratio, but notice which side maybe took longer to warm up. Maybe you have a more issued hip side. Choose that one then. All right, so I'm going to step back. Whichever is your back leg, that's the ball arm. Bring the arm up, square the hips, bend the front knee. Pelvic floor, belly, come forward. Keep your belly lifted. 5 times. Exhale, cross over. And inhale back to center. Your hips always initiate the movement. It's from the bottom to the top, from the back to the front. That's how we assess our body. Because if we can adjust the lower body, the upper body will just automatically adjust. Is this your challenge shoulder? Mm-hmm. You're doing pretty good though. Pushing in, pushing in. After your 5th one, nice job, ladies. Come back up and relax the shoulders, relax the wall. Nice job.